Hello everyone, if you're new to my channel is Cooking Mom. And if you're new to my channel and you like my videos, go on and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Also, I got another channel, it's Coupon Clicking Mom. You might want to check that out, I'll link it in the description. I'm gonna make some cube steak and gravy today. And anyway, I take and wash my cube steak. I wash most of my meats that I can, so let's get started. Okay, I got me an onion, and I've already washed it, and I'm gonna cut it in pieces, not real big, not real small pieces. I'm cutting in good sized pieces. I like do it in thirds and then cut it thirds again, so, or something to that effect. But anyway, and you know, onion gives you a food flavor anyway, so, and I love onions. So, we'll get ready to prepare that meat. Okay, like I said, I've already washed my meat, and I got some flour. I'm gonna shake it in this bowl because I didn't have any large Ziploc bags. You can put it in Ziploc bags, but I decided I would put it in the bowl. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna salt and pepper your meat, and you salt it to your satisfaction. Okay, I'm gonna add my flour to the bowl, and it doesn't take a whole lot, but you want to have enough that you can coat it good. So, but anyway, like I said, don't have a Ziploc bag, you can use a bowl instead. Just get you a lid and take that meat and put it in there and shake it up good. All right. I'm putting my salt and pepper on it, and I just use my little shaker, and I just salt it to taste. I don't put a whole lot of salt and pepper, and I salt both sides, and then I put it in my bowl and shake it up. I'm doing 2 at a time because I don't want to overcrowd my pan. And plus I got to have room to put my onions in there. Okay, I got my first one in here, and I'm gonna shake it up good. I'll get this one shook up good, and then I'll add the other one to it. And this is how you want your meat to look. You want it covered pretty good in the flour. And if it's not good enough, just do it a couple more times. All right, I had my grease getting hot. I just put a little bit in the bottom of the pan. I didn't put a whole lot because we're going to make some gravy with this too. So, you see if my grease is hot. Yep, it's hot. So, like I said, I'm only going to do 2 at the start because I want to add those onions to it in a little bit. And that way I'll have room and they won't be crowded in my pan. That's sizzling pretty good. I'll get my other one shook, and I'll get that one in the pan also. I got my temperature set on high because you want it to kind of brown a little bit on each side, and then you can turn it down as you need to. Okay, I'm adding my onions now. I'm put a little bit on each side. I want my onions to get pretty well tender, but I don't want them to get too brown. So, I'm adding a little bit of flour back on the top of my cube steak because it won't hurt it if it leaks off. So that way it can get good and brown on the other side. So if that happens, feel free to add more flour to your meat. Okay, I got my last two pieces of meat. I'm gonna salt and pepper both of those meat, and then I'll put it in my flour and shake it up, and we'll fry the last two pieces of the meat. Okay, my Q steaks are done. I'm gonna take them out the pan. Now I'm gonna add my other Q steak in the grease. I'm gonna keep my onions in there for a little while. I got to make me some room. Move the onions over so I can get my other one in the pan. I'm adding me a little bit of flour on this where it kind of got off of there. So I'm using my fingers, but hey, as long as your hands is clean, that's all that matters. I left the onions in there for a little while so that meat can get some of the flavor cooked in that also. Now I'm gonna take the onions up and I'm gonna kind of get some of the grease out of them when I take them up. I want to get them as much out the pan as I can, and when I make my gravy, I'm gonna stick them back in there and put them in my gravy. That's why I didn't want to get them too hard. So got just a little bit more to get. I think my cube steak is just about done. Go ahead and get them up and take them out, and then I'll make my gravy. Okay, I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of flour to my grease. And like I said, I didn't use very much grease in the pan. I just did enough, get a little bit to cover the pan. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna let that brown up. And I like to get mine dark. Sometimes I like it real dark because my husband likes real dark gravy, but I won't make it quite as dark as I normally make it. So Anyway, like I said, we're gonna let it cook a little bit here. You got to brown it up till it gets kind of dark. And but have you some cold water ready when it does get ready, because you want to put cold water in it instead of hot water. And as soon as you start adding that water, I'll add it. When I do add it, I'll add it slowly. And those little pieces right there, I'll get those up. And that way you won't have no hard pieces in your gravy. So you're going to continue to let it brown. And it won't take long. And if you got it turned up pretty high, it'll kind of cook real fast. So, and I turn it down just a little bit because you don't want to burn it up. I add a little bit of salt to my gravy. And you'll have to salt your gravy to your taste. Some people might like to put broth or beef broth or something like that, but I prefer just to make my gravy out of flour, salt and pepper, and put your water in it. And so anyway, like I said, I'm gonna let it brown up, and then when this gets brown, I'll get ready and put me some water in it, and then we'll add our onions. Alright, I'm going to slowly add the water in it, and you can see how it's thickening. It'll thicken up, and you have enough water in your cup that you can thin it down to the consistency that you like. And like I said, I don't like real thin gravy. I like mine to be a little thick, but not too thick. Add my onions in it, and that onions will give it a bunch of flavor. So, and I'm not going to put all my meat in this gravy. And because you'll see in a minute in the video, my husband, I asked him, because he don't care for his in the gravy. I do. So I asked him, did he want his in gravy or not, and he said no. So so I'm only putting 2 in the gravy and 2 out. I turned around and asked him. If you didn't see me, you missed it. I add a little more salt to my gravy, and like I said, you have to salt it to your taste. All right, my gravy and my steak is done. All right, here's my husband's 2 cube steak, because he don't, like I said, he don't like gravy. And there's mine in the gravy. And I cooked some rice to go with this and some butter beans. And I'm going to plate it up. I'll show you my rice. There's my rice. And then there's my butter beans and okra. And I'm going to plate it up. And there it is. Now let's see what it tastes like. That's good. Taste my gravy on my rice. See what it tastes like. And I love rice and gravy. So, and them's butter beans. The butter beans I got from Food Line, and they're good. So, anyway, like I said, I hope you like my videos. If you do, go on there and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. And thanks for watching.